Please be advised of the disclaimers.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Pinnacle Trading here. So one stock I'm loading up on, what is it? It's going to be Square stock. The ticker for that is SQ. And why am I loading up on it, and why do I see this as a solid buy right now? We'll get into the charts and analysis in a bit. Before we get into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified. Make sure to support Pinnacle Trading on our social media. So let's get into SQ, that's Square company, and why do I see solid opportunity buy on this one. So let's look at the overall chart to see basically what happened with this stock as soon as it came out. So it started under $10, went up all the way to 101.5 from 2016 to 2018 December, and we had that correction on S&P 500 and the remaining of the markets in between November to December of 2018. So from that, we see that right here in this region, we see that correction. So what happened to SQ during that phase? It fell all the way down to 50. So a lot of stocks got butchered. They all fell. We entered a bear market for a brief moment there. So looking into that, it went all the way down to 50. I missed the entry on that one as I was in other positions and I was looking to load up on other positions, had my money tied up, so I didn't have a chance to get into this. But right now, had earnings and it fell. So let's look at the 1 year chart on this one. So had earnings, pretty good earnings, and tried to break over 80 recently and came back down. So right now it touched about 67.5 area. You can see the low right here, 66 67 area, and it's bouncing back up again. So why do I see this as a very good buy? Because not only is it pretty far off from all-time highs, it's about 60-70, so $30 about from all-time highs. And looking at the Fibonacci chart, again, we see solid support on this one right here at 61.8. And not only that, it tried to test 65, but it couldn't go below. So that's a very good opportunity buy on this one. So I started a small position on this, and I alerted that in the chat room in long-term investing alerts, and I posted that initial entry at 67.95. So it dipped to about 67.5 area, and I got in at 67.95, small position, and I've been adding to SQ from there on. So from there, I also picked up an option leap, which is that January, you can see that right here, that's going to be a January 2020 65 call. So I got that at about 10.95. I posted that in the options alerts as well. That was SQ on this one. If you scroll down here, it filled at 10.95 for January 2020 65 call. So why am I taking that big position on that one, and why am I looking to add more on SQ? Because not only is it breaking that 61.8% retracement on the Fibonacci, if it does test that 65 and bounce up again, then I'll be adding more. But again, it looks Monday is going to be a third day, so usually you want to wait 3 days before getting into it when you see a big move on a stock when it falls. So I got some small position and I'm looking to add more on this one. So let's look at the MACD and RSI on this one and see how it's going on. So again, we've seen this curl down. We've seen that 9 EMA, which is that yellow line on my chart right here. We've seen that get rejected and it fell below. But we see solid support at 66, 67 area, and you can see that previous support right around here at this range. So being that you can see that support right there, we want to see that bounce over and break over 70. So going back into the Fibonacci chart, we're going to see the resistance on this one at 70, and then we're going to see at 75 and the 81.25 where it got rejected last time, where it couldn't break over, and it dumped right there all the way down to 75 and came down all the way after this earning. So it's a little bit overbought right there, since we see that huge reversal all the way from 50 up to 80 here. So being that once it breaks over 70, I'm looking for 75 and the 80, and looking for it to shoot right past this by the end of the year. I think end of the year it can hit about 85 to 90 in this range right here. So I see this as a solid buy. The chart is forming to a very solid golden buy right now, and I'm taking a good position in this as well for long term. So this is going to be just for swing. This is going to be more for a long term position. And Friday, so looking at the chart on this one, we've seen this. So let's look at the 5-day minute. So on this one, we can see it fell all the way from 74.73 all the way down to about 68, 67 pre-market, and it bounced up, so we saw buyers come in immediately. That's a very good sign. And then we saw the sell-off and it came to about 66. I started loading up on this in this region right here, and I started loading it up more. So what you can see on this one is, we saw sellers right here, people were pretty unsure, and then we saw a nice buying on this one, stayed over rebop the entire day. So that means buyers are in control. Whenever the stock is over the VWAP on the daily, that means buyers are in control. So we've seen buying all day long on Friday, and markets had a nice run up too. So that's why I'm taking a position on this. Hope that made sense. If it was a little bit advanced, feel free to post any questions in the chat room. And if you want to get into day trading like I do in the chat room, if you don't have the capital or you don't want to risk too much money, you can take advantage of my TradeNet discount link, and you can get started with day trading with a funded account. You'll be eligible to apply for a $14,000 funded account, but only purchasing for $3.99 with my discount. This goes for $4.99 regularly, but with my discount link in the description, it'll be get started with day trading for just $3.99. You can get started with that with under $400 to be eligible to apply for a $14,000 account, and you get to keep up to 70% of the profits that you generate. And there's bigger programs if you want to look for more. They go up to about $240,000 funded account. So if you are interested in that, let me know. Send me a message in the chat room, or leave a question in the description. And if you want to get into my chat room on this one, you can head over to pinnacletrading.us, grab a 1-week free trial. So we have day trading alerts, swing trading alerts, options, long-term investing alerts, and different chat rooms and there different alerts. We cover all types of trading itself, and not just that, we also focus on long-term investing, which many other chat rooms don't do. If you are interested in grabbing a membership, make sure to mention this video in the chat room, and you'll get a 20% off any membership. And we have simple month-to-month plan pricing along with the 6 and 12 month plans, which will save you money in the long run. And also do have mentorship plans. If you're looking to get mentored by me one-to-one, I can teach you from basic to advanced trading strategies. Not just that, but also how to invest for long term as well. Again, I hope this video helped you out. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified, and make sure to support Pinnacle Trading on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I hope you all have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll see you again in my next video.